Let me start by recognizing the outstanding efforts of my friend and my colleague and also the chair of this bipartisan pro-choice legislative caucus, and that is Senator Liz Krueger. Liz, you have always been a leading voice for reform in the Senate, pushing, prodding, pulling us along the way, but always making sure that we move forward. I would also like to recognize all my colleagues here from the Assembly and the Senate, and I want to thank you all for being here, because there is no voice as strong as one spoken in unison by the crowd of people. You should be proud that you have given voice to millions of women throughout New York and across our country. When I was asked to attend this event, I said yes because I had no choice. And it wasn't just because I can't say no to the persistency of Senator Liz Krueger. When it comes to protecting women, access to safe, legal, and affordable reproductive services, there is only one choice. When it comes to protecting essential and life-saving health services, there is only one choice. And when it comes to protecting choice for millions of women, there is only one choice, and that is pro-choice. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today because there is a war on women. From state houses to the House of Representatives, there is a dedicated effort to undermine women's access to basic, preventable health care services. Under the guise of fiscal emergency, an attack has been launched on women's health. This fight did not start with us, but it will end with us. We are at a threshold of our future. Only compassion, togetherness, and appealing to the conscience of the greater good, we will see us through this brighter day. We will not allow blatant legislative attempts, that's right, blatant legislative attempts to scale back women's rights like the Stupak Amendment or the attempt to defund Planned Parenthood. We will protect reproductive health service clinics like those within a few miles of the capital to ensure that their patients retain their choice and get the quality care they deserve. As an example of what we intend to stand to lose, let me remind you that more than 90% of the care Planned Parenthood Health Centers offers is preventive care. Every year, they carry nearly over 1 million life-saving screenings for cervical cancer and over 800,000 breast exams. Every year they provide contraception to 2.5 million patients and 4 million tests and treatments for sexually transmitted infections, including HIV. Ladies and gentlemen, how can we tell our mothers and grandmothers who fought so hard for generations that we lost the rights they won for us? How can we tell our daughters and those children yet to be born that the world they are coming into is not as safe or as free for choice as the world we were handed? Not on our watch. We will not let them down. We will stand shoulder to shoulder like we're here today with you and continually to struggle for reproductive rights. We will continue to fight to protect funding for vital reproductive health services. We will redouble our efforts to meet the health care needs of immigrants and communities of color so New York's high standard of care becomes the standard of care for New York's women. And we will pass, the Reproductive Health Care Act into law. But For that, we're going to need your help because we are going to need a new Democratic State Senate. I don't want to be political, but this is what politics is about.
Bipartisan caucus.
Right now, we are overwhelmingly pro-choice here in the state of New York, but we're represented by an anti-choice Senate. That must and that will change to guarantee women's rights remain a top priority. There are times when fights come looking for us, and there are times when we look for a fight. To the women of New York, look no further. We are your partner, and we will win this fight together. We will start it, and we will finish it. Because when it comes to protecting choice, there is only one choice, and that choice is pro-choice. Thank you very much.